Hey, what is going down, ladies and gentlemen? This is the BU here, and today we've got a nice MP7 gameplay on the map Slums. This gameplay right here is 53 and 10, I believe, with 27 confirms, which is quite a beastly gameplay in my opinion, and it's mainly about the confirms in my opinion. So let's just get straight into the video. So today I wanted to talk about was tips and tricks for Black Ops 2, some stuff to help you get better. And with map knowledge. Now, with map knowledge on the map Slums, you're going to want to, this is basically just for kill confirm. Kill confirm is a really good game type because it helps you to get around the maps and know most of the spawns, because the spawns flip a lot in this game. So it's good to know most of the spawn points, so later when you're playing games like Domination or stuff like that, you'll be able to pinpoint where the different spawns are and stuff like that. And in every tips and tricks video, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, you're going to be seeing a Call of Duty Black Ops tips and tricks video. So before the video even starts off, you'll be able to tell what type of video it's going to be, and you'll be able to see my watermark and all that crap. And but today I kind of wanted to talk about the attachments and the type of guns you want to be using on the map Slums. Now, the map Slums is a very small map. It kind of reminds me of Villa, but it doesn't have that little part off to the right side where you can well, it kind of does. Just think of Villa, but as you can see around the map, I'm really staying around the outside of the map, and when I go into the middle of the map, it's kind of like a mix between Courtyard from World at War and Villa from Black Ops, that's what it makes me think of. So just mainly rotate around the outsides of the map. Run UAVs for the first couple times you play this map if you want to get better, and so you know where they're spawning at. And then just use your head glitches, take them to your advantage. You'll see in several parts of this gameplay where I'll use my head glitches and get a couple of kills. Like right there was a perfect example of me using my head glitches, and just take advantage of whatever you can. And the attachments that I would really recommend with the MP7 is the foregrip, because the MP7 tends to recoil a bit to the right, so if you don't know how to control recoil with weapons, this is a really good attachment. This is what I'm using in this gameplay. And the laser target, that's just an all-around good attachment to use for when you're trying to hip fire. It's just a really good tool to help you aim and hip fire and just do really well. And another thing that could really benefit you when you're playing this game is just go for confirms. As you can see right here, I'm using the Hunter Killer, the Guardian, and the Lightning Strike. Those are ideal kill streaks for this map because they're basically, you want to put them in the areas of traffic. The Guardian is which I'm talking about. You want to put them in the areas of traffic where they're going to be mostly at. So as you can see right here, I would definitely put a Guardian in here or in one of the entrances in there, and then I would definitely put a Guardian either in the fountain, just whatever path you want to put it in. But the Guardian is definitely another quad right there. But the Guardian is definitely a good kill streak, or score streak. Sorry, I'm going to have to get used to that. Score streaks just, they're just out there. And as you can see, I'm running on the outskirts of the map. I'm using my Hunter Killer to my advantage, and that is such a good kill streak to use in Kill Confirm, because when you're trying to win the game by a landslide, or as you can see, I'm getting Guardian suppressed because I put it in the right place to where I know the spawns, I know where they're going to be, so I put it in the areas of traffic that they're going to be in, so I know. And it's also kind of like a bouncing Betty, but it can kill them if they're in there long enough, but it also gives you a good idea of where they're going to be at. And once you see one guy spawn, you can automatically assume that there's going to be more guys spawning. That's just my philosophy. I've always played Call of Duty like that. And sometimes you win the gunfights, and sometimes you don't, because you get outplayed like right there. Which is, it's alright. And definitely run... if you can, you could run shock charge, but I don't really like those tactical grenades too much, because like you throw it and then you have to, once you shock someone, you get a hit marker, but like sometimes you can't get there in time, and it doesn't last very long, which is a good balance thing. But they're just not worth anything really to me. But as you can see in this gameplay, I'm using concussion grenades, which aren't the ideal setup for a map like Slums, because I don't prefer concussions, because they don't tend to do a lot in this game, because they don't stun your enemy for a long enough period of time. Because say I flash you over like a wall or something, they don't really stun you long enough for me to be able to get the jump on you, because I've had several times where I flashed you and I'll jump around a corner and I'll be drop shotted, but I'll still get killed because the stun didn't do much. And as you can see, there's three main spawns I've tend to notice in this game, in this map particularly. There's a one on where I was just aiming down sides right in here, and then there is a spawn on the complete other side of the map. I think it was where I I don't know, but right down there is a spawn. Right down that left side, that's a spawn down there. So be aware of that. And you could totally tell that I was using my UAV to my advantage. It was just such a fun game to play, and it's just such a high-scoring gameplay that I'm so excited to bring to you guys. And another thing that I could tell you that you could be really useful about Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in general is just picking your sensitivity. Definitely try what's been working for me. I don't know what works for you. I mean, just stick with what works with you the most. But what's been working with me is the sensitivity 10, which I think is either a 7. I think it's a 7 in Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, so it's a 7 sensitivity. I play really well on a 10. It allows me to, flip on enemies. I've had several occasions where I can jump on an enemy, and I won't have to worry about not being able to turn on someone fast enough. And there are some occasions where I can't turn on someone fast enough because I'm not because my aim doesn't lock on. And that's another thing that Radiant Melon brought up today. The target assist in this game is just insane. It's very strong, so use that to your advantage. I mean, put it on a high sensitivity. You'll be able to aim. I mean, and also I definitely would recommend looking up Control-Freaks. Those are another great gaming equipment that really help out your aim. And but I'll just warn you now, once you start playing with it and you go over to, like, say, a friend's house or someone you're playing with a PS3 that doesn't have Control-Freaks, your aim is going to suck major balls. That is just all I'm going to say, major balls. And that's pretty much all I had to say on tips and tricks wise. Yeah, just stick to the outskirts of the map and just play it, passive aggressively. What I mean by that is using your head glitches and just using the spawns to your advantage, flanking them from the left, and minimize your gunfights so that you're hitting them head on, and definitely try and win all the gunfights you can from the left or the right or from the behind, because those are the easiest to win. But if you have to if you have to get on a face-to-face gunfight, definitely try things like jumping or drop shotting. Those are good tactics that most pro players use. I'm definitely recommending that. A lot of people, a lot of my friends think that drop shotting is stupid and cheap, which in term it is, because you don't really do that in real life. I mean, I'm not going to be a soldier. Okay, Alpha Squadron, jump, drop shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Who does that? Like, seriously, who does that? Yeah, you won't see it in real warfare. But let me know what you guys' favorite camos in this game. If you haven't seen the diamond camo, that looks pretty bad. It looks like a pretty awesome kill streak. And then right there, I unlocked the FMJ. I haven't really experimented a lot with the MP7, all the attachments. I've used fast mag and the light laser sight. Not the laser sight, the laser target. I think that's what it's called. I'm not totally for sure, but I got a lot of hunter killers in this game. That 100 kill streak is probably, it's got to be my favorite kill streak for Black Ops 2. It's just such a good kill streak. I mean, it just gets so many kills. Well, it's just fun to throw up, really. It just reminds me of being a kid in a paper airplane, and that's just what it reminds me of. And it actually flies, which makes it 10 times better, so you don't have to be like, and then, like, you didn't fold your paper airplane right, and then it goes, and then just hits the ground, and you're like, oh. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This has been the B Hoover, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this really nice gameplay, and I will see you guys when I see you guys later.